You just won't believe it. I just fed my fish. Do you ever have seen smiling fish? In the sunshine, I couldn't help grab my easel right down to the creek again. I want to be close to happy and smiling animals. So I will paint a foggy scene now. I'm all excited because Mother Earth is feeding me the noise of the water. And what I have seen when you feed fish, I tell you, it's just a joy to be alive. So I'm ready to fire in. The magic white, I just put the magic white on, I just straighten it out. I don't want to waste so much time just putting the magic white on. You would say the guy spent too much time putting that magic white on. I just take it more or less off now, what's too much. Good, see, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wash your brush. I will create a kind of a fog. Kind of a fog. Let's take the palette, and white is on the canvas. I will use Van Dyke Brown. It's a good foggy color. Maybe a touch of alizarin crimson, touch of blue, and the airplane is not helping either. It's not helping either. See, and then let's see what we got out here. Kind of a fog. I hope that is a foggy color. See, now we have to touch it, taste it. It is fog. Is it fog? Beautiful. It is fog. You see, I know my colors because Van Dyke Brown, Prussian Blue, alizarin crimson, those colors, they give you earth, they give you air, with the white on. A touch of blue is in there a bit more. See, you pull the blue on, and now I just munch it up, and let be heavy and loose, and like a band conductor, like an almighty band conductor. Fire it in, and if you need more, you press a bit harder, you get more out, and then light. See, can you see it? See, and then you say here, the fog is lifting off. Fog is lifting off there. Fog is see, the brush is loaded. I just press a bit harder here. I just press a bit harder here. You see? And all of a sudden, a nice foggy scene is coming up. Nice foggy scene is coming up. And out of that fog, see, now I still clean my brush more because there will be water, but the fog is rolling on the water. See, there you are. I just clean my brush out here now. Already we have quite a nice, happy, foggy colors in there. Now I wash my almighty brush, and I will, I like to add a touch of, like a bloodstream, a touch of alizarin crimson. It's such a wonderful color. It gives me always that, it has a kind of a smile. Alizarin crimson has a kind of a smile. Can you see it now? But very, very careful. Just it gives me a morning. That gives me a morning feeling. The sun is just try to get through the clouds. The sun, see that little touch of, but the way I put it on, I hardly don't touch it. But I infiltrate that bit of a red into to the scene there. See? Beautiful, beautiful. See, now I will use my fan brush, one of my almighty fan brushes, and I will create some kind of a foggy, see, I just, look, just like you blow, there's a tree standing far away, tree out of the fog, there's just a tree looking out of the fog there. And let it disappear, let it disappear in nothing. Just standing out, wherever you think there's a little opening, let the tree, but you see what color, I just cleaned my palette. I just cleaned that palette. Maybe trees, but foggy, very, very foggy. So you can have two together, is she or isn't she? Oh, something in that direction. See, and then let it disappear in the fog again. See, here, maybe, here's low, a bit of a tree there. See, maybe here's a kind of a fir, a leaf tree there. But you see how delicate, just so and so and so and so. Maybe here can be a bigger one, but leave fog in between, leave fog in between. See, there you are. But make it foggy. Don't make it, not a lot of details. Very, very soft, very, very soft. See, and then you can have another fan brush, and you use white. See what I do? White and a touch of alizarin crimson. White and a touch. See how I put it together? I don't go in the paint. I just go. But I'm scared to have too much paint on. See, this is a touch of a red. See, look at this. That little bit of a touch of red does so good. It does so good. It has blood all of a sudden. It looks healthy. It looks healthy. Somewhere the sun is hazy and it hits that little bit here and there, and you bring it out. See, again, the same movements, just a little bit of, and maybe here I create a kind of like clouds, like the fog is moving. The fog is moving. See, and then just finish, that disappear. And usually underneath the fog, you can always create a kind of a shadow. See, underneath the fog, I will just garble up here whatever I can and have a little bit of a, see how delicate you have to work. It's very, 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 it's fog. You always have to think it's fog. I will close it in. I will close it all in. Then it's the other tree. Now I have to get some paint together again. Think about those three colors: Van Dyke brown, Prussian blue, and alizarin crimson. And white is on the canvas, but the way you put it on, you can have, that might be too hard, what I do now. See? Oh, maybe not. See, I'm very careful. But this tree is already a bit closer. See, this tree is a little bit closer already. Coming out of that fog there. See, there you are. That's a bit closer. Then you can have other tree here, maybe in between here, coming is closer. See? Next comes next. See, I painted that first, then I can paint that in front, and that comes a bit closer. See, and that's a bit darker. And then let it disappear in the fog again. See? Maybe here is some shrubs sticking out. There's some grout, whatever. You think bush. I go fishing very often on the lakes, and then all of a sudden you see something sticking out, but then it's fog again. Everything is dipping into fog. See, maybe here is something, whatever that moves. But I stand it up. You see, all my movements are standing up. Try to stand it up. Then it has a meaning. It has almighty meaning. See? Beautiful. Now the next step again, have a clean brush, almighty clean brush, and you fire a new fog. See, again, white, and see the same thing. I'm scared to go into that almighty paint. Just very careful. See, now look, I roll the fog in front of that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? See, like it comes in shifts. There's a shift behind, and the whole color is foggy and fishy, and here you just create a kind of a roll. The fog is rolling by. Fog is rolling by. That one here bothers me, then I will bother them. Don't bother me, leave me alone, I leave you alone. Okay, okay. Good. Now we start already with something coming out a bit more detailish. I will use Van Dyke brown, Prussian blue, alizarin crimson, again the same colors, and maybe a touch of yellow into that this time, because I come closer, you see? Now we will, maybe here, oh, maybe like that. Now we let that disappear in fog too. It's just a field coming down, and the fog is rolling up again. Again, the same treatment here with a touch of red, touch of alizarin crimson rather, that gives you that reddish blood is in it. Too much. See, don't go on now. When it's too much, stop the music and fire in again with a bit of lighter color. There you are. That's it. You know, you can come up, come down, and see, the nice part is all of a sudden you let the fog just dance up there. See? Let the fog just dance up there. Then you cut it in half. See, that's what you do very often then. See? Look. Just let it roll on, and this happen. There's a happy little breeze, and the fog is rolling over like this. So, good. See, you roll the fog around. Now you play your little games with the fog. I will use a clean big brush, and you hypnotize the whole thing. See? That makes it nice and foggy, more foggy, because you want it nice and soft. See, here you can just have some upstrokes. Let it all stand up. Beautiful. It's very soft. Now I make it all nice and foggy again. A happy foggy morning. Now again, that almighty brush, you fire in colors now, and there's a tree. Now, why you set the trees? Don't destroy anything what's nice already. I want to set the front tree now. Set them so there's I would say here is one big one, right from the top down. See, now that tree must go down because it is so close. See, otherwise, next, and it disappears in yonder. That's a very, very good lesson here if you just can follow it right. See, that's a mighty tree there. So now here we will create a kind of a little shoreline there. See the movements? Everything is standing up. Beautiful crowd. You never can do it with small brushes. It's most impossible. Remember that big brush. When, I tell you the truth, talking about that big brush, if it doesn't work for you, sleep with that brush the first night. Fall in love with the brush. Then it will work for you. I cannot tell you, because a lot of people ask me, why you get it? Because a certain paint will do it, and that brush is geared for that. See, it's beautiful. Look at this. Look at all those little bulrushes are standing up there, and see. Now, if you want, you can just fire it in to the water there. And isn't that beautiful when you can do those kind of things with a couple strokes? Not as you sit there for hours and fill. I used to do that, and I hate to think, I shiver when I think back on the time when I had to do it, because this is living. There is a joy to be on this earth. And I bet you God will love you for doing that. There's so much power, so much almighty power in a thing like that. See, now, we will finish it up right. I would like to add a little bit of see, the fan brush sometimes is a beautiful brush by this, doing it like this. See? Just think that's a happy little tree standing there. Can you make a close-up if you really see that it's such a beautiful, see, you fired right into the water there again. See, isn't that beautiful? It is not stiff. The lines are not stiff. If you can get a nice close-up on this line, it is just wonderful. And then you create as many as you want. You can even have it here going up there. See? That is what Mother Nature is all about. And fires right into the water. There. See, you can have another one here. Isn't it nice the way it moves? It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. It fires right into the water and let it dance, whatever the water will show you. See? There you are. Just wonderful. I really do enjoy myself by doing those kind of things. So, now we can go on and on. We make it like this now. See, and then you make water out of that. Beautiful water out of that. And then use your almighty knife. Now we come out of that fog. A touch of yellow, red. See, mix it in with here what I have, a little bit of dirt, whatever's in there. It gives you kind of an ochre color. See, kind of an ochre color. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I always come to life again when every painting, I paint so many paintings in my life, but I always get new excited by just seeing how it comes. It is such a joy to see every time it is going good. And it is original. You never can make the second painting like that. It's most impossible. See? Now, if you want, we have to put the tree trunk in here. Oh, that's nice. And I use more paint again. Load your brush. Alizarin crimson, Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown, and see, I need a lot of dark here. A lot of dark here. I want that tree be dominant. That's the tree. See the branches? See, watch. Let me show you here. See the branches flying. See, that's the whole idea. Look at that shrub sticking out there. Now this will be like this here. See, you have a happy little river coming out there. A happy little river. And now you can, whatever you feel it becomes too naked, you can always add something. Here I would like to see it quite dark. I don't use too much colors because I would like to bring out that fog. Now here in front, we wouldn't have any fog. See, if you want to now, you can maybe here might be a nice. But can you see? Can you make a close-up shot on this particular shot place here? It just how nice and loose. If it starts blocking, don't go on. Stop the music. Because, see, can you take a good close-up on my brush? See how loose that brush is? Never, never wash this brushes with soap and water. Before I forget, I have to mention that because it will never work for you anymore. The bristle brushes, they have to be cleaned with paint thinner or with what Spitzel odorless paint thinner is just the best. And then it will keep the figure. See, the beautiful figures there. And that's what we live off. See, anyone that sees you painting, he would think that takes you weeks. It takes a week. See, and the way I take it off, watch. I take it off like, can you, I hope I hold it right. See, I take it off like this. See? And see, can you see the shape? The shape? See? But when I touch it now, I will touch it. See, if I touch it on the palette, just see that on the palette here. See? Isn't that a beautiful stroke? It is a touch and move. Touch and move. See? That alone is worth a lot of money, what I showed you now. I save you lots of time. All you artists out there, you should work 1 hour a day, and you are 5 hours on the beach and watching the girls go by. Isn't that fun? That is the way an artist should live. And you can make in a short time all those details, and you sell your paintings, you make enough money to be happy, and you have a happy smile. And when the age comes up, like in my age now, you know, one day I will have to go, I will smile to the end of my, and the undertaker, he will hit me in the face, he will say, that son of a gun, he's still smiling. The technique, the almighty technique is what makes you good. See, now here I just add but the looseness, see, this is what sells, is that almighty looseness of your brush. See? And then no one can pick on you. Now we better not talk anymore. I will finish up my painting. Otherwise I get fired. I hope you learned something from this, because it's very important for me to know you enjoy yourself and have fun. And I feel I'm the papa, I'm the father of the whole thing. And that is all I ever want to know. See? Now you can highlight it a little bit with again, yellow. Here we have a little bit of sap green. See, then you can just highlight it here a little bit. There, little touches of green gives you a happy little, here a little bit. See, it is so close in the front. Right? See how nice it comes? And it is still loose and open. See? See? And before you close up, you just grab a bit of paint and you have a happy little road coming out there. And you see what happened? Happy little road coming out there and gets wider, 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 wider. Wouldn't you like to walk on that happy little road? See that? Ah, what a joy. Ah, what a joy. Aren't you happy to see those beautiful lines? And if you want, you can add a little bit of fencing there. If you feel, you can have an old fence post standing there. Here is an old fence post. See? Highlight it a little bit. See? That's it. That is it. Now, here and here and here, and you can have something sticking out there. See how that painting becomes alive? Maybe here we need a bit more from this side. See what happened? A happy little painting is finished in such a short time, and someone will come along and he will offer you a nice happy buck, and you are happy forever. Happy forever. Maybe here we pull that road. See, as more you pull it out, as more it walks. You walk into that. Did you enjoy it? I had a lot of fun. Did you hear the birds and the bees? Thank you for watching me. Bye-bye.